Buffalo Soldiers, Heroes of the American West, by Bryn Baker. Chapter 1. Black Soldiers and the Civil War. The Civil War, 1861 to 1865, was the fifth major war the United States participated in since the Revolutionary War, 1775 to 1783. It involved the United States and 11 southern states. These southern states seceded from the Union and formed the Confederate States of America. The Confederacy wanted to create its own country, to protect its right to own slaves. The Union wanted to keep the United States a single, undivided country. It also wanted to end slavery. This division between the northern and southern states resulted in the Civil War. Beginning in 1861, many free African American men and runaway slaves tried to enlist in the Union Army. They wanted to help fight against slavery. None of the men were accepted. At the time, laws existed that prevented African Americans from joining the Army. These laws changed when President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1, 1863. The proclamation freed slaves in areas under Confederate control. It also announced that African Americans could legally join the Union Army. However, the black soldiers were kept in separate units from the white soldiers. Marriage between slaves was not allowed by law. During the Civil War, African American Union soldiers, like the man pictured here, were able to legally get married. The war also reunited many black families that had previously been torn apart by slavery. Freed slaves made incredible efforts to find lost loved ones. Secede, to formally withdraw from a group or an organization, often to form another organization. Union, the United States of America, also the northern states that fought against the southern states in the Civil War. Confederacy, the southern states that fought against the northern states in the Civil War, also called the Confederate States of America. Enlist, to voluntarily join a branch of the military. By the time the war ended in 1865, about 186,000 black soldiers had joined the Union Army. About 60,000 of them died in battle. More than 640,000 Union soldiers, both black and white, died in the Civil War. Black soldiers helped the Union win against the Confederate Army. Many were recognized for their outstanding volunteer service. A total of 25 black soldiers were awarded with the Medal of Honor for their bravery in the Civil War. This is the highest award in the American military. The 54th Massachusetts Infantry was a group of black Union soldiers who fought in the Civil War. They became famous after their attack on Fort Wagner in South Carolina on July 18, 1863. Outnumbered by the Confederates, the 54th lost the battle. However, their efforts helped the Union win control of the fort on September 7, 1863. Fort Wagner was just one of many Civil War battles in which black soldiers proved their fearless fighting abilities. The 1st Rhode Island Regiment. The Revolutionary War split the American colonists into two groups, the Loyalists and the Patriots. Loyalists were colonists who were loyal to Great Britain during the war. Patriots were people who sided with the colonies. African American soldiers fought on both sides of the war. Many African Americans chose sides depending on which army promised them freedom. In 1778, the colony of Rhode Island needed more Patriot soldiers for the war. Colony leaders passed a law that made it legal for African Americans to enlist. The reward for their service would be freedom from slavery.